what this supposed to do, Zero Shine 2.0 is supposed to take away the light right there on my head. So we're about to go ahead and just stop talking and test it out. So after we test it out, I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit why I bought it, and you can see I bought it a while back, and I'm gonna tell you why I haven't really used it like that. But now look, this is the spot. This is, you see, I got a little bit in my hand. Honestly, that might be too much to be real. So I got that much on my hand. That should be enough, right? All right, now we see, everybody can see that light. I know you can see it, I can see it, everybody can see it. Everybody see it, bro. All right, so look, that said though, let's see what happens. We're gonna test it with the main light right here. I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit, and then we're gonna see what happens. I think that's enough, to be honest with you. All right. I woke up this morning to a YouTube comment from a subscriber, mainly talking about his hair loss journey, but he said something that prompted this video. He said, for someone with shiny head, especially when getting SMP, try Zero Shine 2.0. I thought it sounded familiar, but he sent over a link, and this is what the link was. Chain mesh sticks, sharp protection devices. We don't use any of that. It's actually really shocking because we're in the top 5 for attacks in the United States. How rare attacks are compared to the number of people using the water and the number of sharks. As you can tell by my face, I was focused and locked in because I was really impressed by it, but I also felt like I remembered this product, and I remembered this whole thing, like me looking at it. But I'm like, yo, like that did make the light go away. Like that really did do that. But it made me want to click the other link nonetheless.
This is a little cost-saving tip. If you happen to scratch apart Zero Shine off your head to get the little shiny spot there, the rest of my head still has Zero Shine on it, I can take my finger and spread some of the Zero Shine onto there, and it's all covered. It's all covered again.
It was at this point I decided to check my miscellaneous drawer, and sure enough, Zero Shine 2.0.
That's it. Man.
After thorough research, I discovered I ordered it back in 2024, and despite my face, it does not have a smell, if you were wondering.
I ain't used this in a minute. No, let's see.
Man, I knew it. I remembered this. So look, here's the thing. We about to go ahead and put this on. This is what it looked like. You already know what it is. This is that Zero Shine 2.0.
Like YOLO wanted to tell you, accept yourself. You don't have to prove shit to no one, accept yourself. And if you,
I knew I had it somewhere, right? So now I'm showing y'all, like right now, you see the dot on my head, right? Like you see the light. You see I got the light up there, my overhead light with the honeycomb on it. So you see the light. Now what what this supposed to do, Zero Shine 2.0 is supposed to take away the light right there on my head. So we're about to go ahead and just stop talking and test it out. So after we test it out, I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit why I bought it, and you can see I bought it a while back, and I'm gonna tell you why I haven't really used it like that. But now look, this is the spot. This is, you see, I got a little bit in my hand. Honestly, that might be too much to be real. So I got that much on my hand. That should be enough, right? All right, now we see, everybody can see that light. I know you can see it, I can see it, nigga. Everybody can see it. Everybody see it, bro. All right, so look, that said though, let's see what happens. We're gonna test it with the main light right here. I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit, and then we're gonna see what happens. I think that's enough, to be honest with you. All right. Yo, let me know down in the comments. Let me know how you think it's looking. Like, do you think the light going away, or do you still see it? Let me know. So it's on this side right here. It's on this side. You guys can tell. All right. See, I still got a little bit more on my hand. Let's give it a little second and see if we can tell. So we still see the light, right? Light right there. And then go on that side. Is it working? All right, let's do the rest of it. And then I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit about my experience with Zero Shine, bro. Because I actually bought this, last year sometime. And I wore it a couple of times, but I'm being transparent with y'all. I stopped wearing it. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you exactly why I stopped wearing it. But right now, I want y'all to see with me wearing it, how it look, and let y'all be the judge. Like you saw the light that I have up there, and then how's it look? So right there versus right there. All right, we're gonna let that settle in for a little bit. I'm gonna talk to y'all. So check this out. I purchased Zero Shine back in last year, like June sometime. I bought it for the purpose of my overhead light. Like I knew I had the overhead light, and I was tired of like seeing a damn shining spot on my head. Like I was tired of seeing that. So I purchased the Zero Shine. Now I'm gonna be real with y'all. It didn't work for me the way that I wanted it to work. So I bought it for the purpose of this light, and then I also bought it for the purpose of like LED lights. So this light is not an LED light. However, it's a it's a light that comes from the my whatever this name is. It's like an I forgot the name of this thing, but long story short, it's like spotlight kind of thing, right? Because I figure anytime I have a spotlight on me, I want to kind of to dull this out so it takes away the shine. Now, the thing about SMP is that the Zero Shine, to me, what I was looking for, like as far as how the SMP looks on me, and I'm not sure if like just because of the guy who created this, I'm not sure if it's because he's white and I'm black. I'm not sure what it is. I'm just being, transparent with y'all. That said, though, my SMP looks better, like looks really good when the sunlight is not like at 12 p.m. Like when at 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. like high UV rays, then my SMP looks perfect because that sun hits it, the perfect lighting. It's perfect. So I really enjoy my SMP outside of like 12 p.m. to like 4 p.m. We're in Florida, so like 5 p.m. sometimes, right? But really 4 p.m. is cool because that the UV rays go down, right? So I think we can see a little bit now. So you see that? All right, to be transparent with y'all, we can see that it is working a little bit. You see that versus that, right? Now I'm leaving it like this. Is I'm going to show y'all how it looks. We're about to go in the bathroom in a second. I'm going to show y'all how it looks in there versus with this light that I just showed y'all. So the thing is though, so this light that's there is kind of similar to LED light, but not like really, because LED lights, they just do a whole different thing. It like fades the SMP out completely, right? Now check this out. I was one time, like back when I first got this, I spent a little stint back in like cubicle work type stuff, right? So I was at a cubicle type stuff. So me at this cubicle, there was LED lights in that office. So I had actually put SMP or put the Zero Shine on because I was tired of having the LED light kind of just like zooming right on my head. And if you're in like an office, I'm not sure where you work, but if you work in like a cubicle or something, you're sitting down and there's nothing you can do, right? Like, because SMP looks better at certain, when you're looking down. So if you're looking at, if you're talking to a girl, I'm not sure how tall you are, you're a guy, right? But if you're talking to a shorty, she's like 5'6" and under, 5'7" and under, you're at least 5'10", you're okay, right? Because the way that it frames your face, it's like you can't really see it. But now if you're talking to like a 6'2" person, somebody that's, if you're under, 6'2", but point is, if you talk to somebody way taller than you, then they can look down and they can see. So I'm giving you context, right? When I was at the cubicle, I had like a knee thing going on, or excuse me, my Achilles. I had just got surgery, so I couldn't really move around like that. Long story short, people would like come up to me and talk to me all the time. So I didn't really talk to people about me having an SMP. Like I'm not like, I don't know, I don't really talk about stuff like that, right? Barely talked about social media and stuff like that with people. That said, though, I would notice people's faces when I did have this on. When I had it on, it's like the LED light made the hairs stick out more right here, right? Because with SMP, unless you're fully shaving your head, like fully, me personally, I told you guys, I don't shave because it just doesn't do right with my skin. So I just cut it off with like clippers. That said, sometimes it's like if you look really close, you can see I got like hair right there, right? Only if you look like really, really close. That said, there was people looking really close at me, like they're above me type stuff. I'm sitting down and I just noticed their face like looking like, man, something look different from today. But the thing was, if you see, and it's actually kind of doing it right here. So again, I'm not sure if it's because I'm black and the person who created this is white. I'm not sure. But as a black guy with my skin, it fades it out. Like it almost makes it look white. So it looks like I got makeup on or something like that. Whereas like right here, you can tell there's nothing right there. And that's the only thing, right? So like if I was to do my whole head, which I'm going to do in a second, and it could just depend on the light. It fades it out. It makes it look like I put powder on my head or something like that. And I don't like that look. You feel me? So like shout out to the guy who commented, you saw that in the beginning. But like for me, again, it looks like I put powder on my head. But since he commented, I'm actually going to try this in a few different scenarios that I haven't tried it before. Again, I had got it for like the LED lighting and stuff, but during that time that I actually, was in the cubicle space, I wasn't really going to the gym like that. Now, I'm back in the gym, back doing my thing. That said, I'm actually going to try this in the gym sometime, not in this video, but I want you guys to see it in the gym because again, I'm just like you, the person who, you watched this, you bought it because you maybe saw that guy on YouTube, you saw what he was doing. I like the idea of this product. However, to me, there's a difference between black people and white people with this product. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. White people, it's like since they're already white, this whiteness right there doesn't really like do anything. But if you're black and you have an SMP, this whiteness kind of makes it look like you got makeup on because it kind of just stays there. Like it doesn't go away. That's the thing about this. Like it doesn't absorb into your skin. It kind of just stays on top of it. So I'm gonna be transparent with you too. Like that's why I showed you how much I put on because when I first put this on, I tried it at home. And me trying it at home, I was in a position where I was trying to get this thing, I was trying to get this light to go away. So I put a lot on before. Like one of the times I did it, I don't think I filmed the video because I was like self-conscious about it, but I put a lot on to like in efforts to cover this light, but it didn't cover it how I was expecting it to cover. So like it didn't do what I was expecting it to do and what I personally bought it for. Again, I'm okay with having the SMP on my head, through not or I'm okay with the original SMP outside of peak sunlight hours, right? When we're in peak sunlight hours, it looks way different. As you can see right here, we're not, outside at all, right? And I'm gonna show you guys how this looks outside just because the guy commented and it made me really just remember this whole thing that I was going through, right? But that said though, I mean, we're like I've been talking for about 4 or 5 minutes. You can tell like it's kind of off, but not really. Like you still like this is the line. You see the line, so you can see a difference. But you guys let me know in the comments. Like, let me know in the comments what y'all think. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Does this look like it's like supposed to look to you? Let me know in the comments. Because to me, it didn't do what I was expecting it to do. Now, it doesn't mean because I'm gonna show you guys, like I said, in a different light. We're talking about different light. SMP really like the lighting matters with the SMP, right? So like you can't say that the product doesn't work because it doesn't do what you wanted it to do in a specific lighting, right? That said, though, in this other light, which matter of fact, we're about to go ahead and break and cut to the other light, then I'm gonna come back here. Let's go ahead and break real quick. All right, so it's been what 4 or 5 minutes. Now I want you guys to keep it a buck with me, you know what I'm saying, watching this in the comments. You let me know what do you see. Now I'm gonna be real with you guys. Like this is why I did it in different lighting. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I like it a little bit more in this light versus in the other light. But I still, and you got to keep in mind, when you have an SMP, you see what other people don't see, right? So you see the little small stuff right there. Other people don't see that. But keep in mind, with this product, it doesn't go away. Like I told you guys, like it doesn't go away. It actually stays on top of your head. So you have to wipe it off type stuff, right? Now, that said, when it comes to this part, like right here is what I don't have it on, right? So we about to see how it looks when I'm putting the other side, putting on the other side of my head. So let me get this. You guys can see how much I got. All right. And then let me go ahead and zoom on the head real quick so you can see. You can kind of tell, but like, I don't know, because I'm pointing it out now, so you're going to see it. But like, to me, it shows my hair more when I put it on. But I'm pointing it out, so now y'all might just see it just because I'm saying something. All right. Here's the other one. Here's the other one. Is it showing? Here's the other. There it is. All right, this is what we're doing. Let's see what's popping. So check this out. We're putting it right here. Oh, what's up, big dog? Yeah, you want some? You want some too? You want some? Okay. All right, but now see, so we put it on the other side of our head right now. All right, and remember, you just gotta stop, bro. Stop. My dog wants some. All right. Oh, my dog got me. We go. All right, but look. So now it's all the way rubbed in. It's on every side of the head. Now look, I'm keeping it a buck with y'all. Like I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It looks better in this light. You can see, like, it doesn't really show it. I should have zoomed in. It doesn't show the like that light reflection or that light reflection. It doesn't show like this colored light. It's like your regular, 50 watt light bulb. I don't know how many watts, But yeah, so like it don't really show it like that. I actually like it a lot better in this light. But this ain't the light I bought it for. That's the thing, yo. This isn't the light that I bought it for. But it looks better. Look at that. Because you can actually see the line a little bit more. Like I told you, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like the reason why I didn't use it is because what I bought it for, it didn't work ideally. But in this light, it worked way better. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It worked how it's supposed to work in this light. And you can see the light. But you can't see I'm gonna show you the light bulbs. I'm gonna show y'all the light bulbs. But yeah, look at that. You know that one dude on YouTube? Look at that right there. That fool dude. Look at that right there. Move, bro. Nah, look at that. Look at that. That dude what it's supposed to do. What you think, bro? You like it? Say what's up to the folks, bro. Say what's up. Say what's up. Yeah. Yeah. That does what it's supposed to do. So with this light, Majestic likes it. With this light, watch out, dog. With this light, it does what it's supposed to do a little bit more, to the point where it's worth it. I ain't gonna hold you up. And this light is worth it, bro. So we gotta figure out what kind of light is it. To me, this is like, this puts you in a mind of let me show y'all real quick, because I don't want to mess up the light. What's we call it? Right. Yeah. I can't even hold you. I can't hold you. Look at that. You can even tell, like, even just looking, it more so, like, because you can tell what a shine would be. It's not as shiny as it usually would be. It look way better. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This light right here, these are your regular light bulbs. Those are your light bulbs that you'll use. That light right there, these are your regular light bulbs that remind you of like the sun or something like that, right? Look at that. Yeah, these light bulbs remind you of like what the sun is. And we're gonna have to test it out outside because it actually looks good. It looks a lot better. All right, let's go back to the other light and let's see what's up. We're about to go back to the other light. Yeah. No, I can't lie. This does, yo, this does. So with this light, it does what it's supposed to do. So now look at me when it come back to this light. I want y'all to let me know in the comments what y'all think. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Coming back to this light, after you just saw how I looked in that light, what do you think? Remember, you can't put a lot on. Like, you're not supposed to put a lot on it. I'm telling you, I like the way it looked in that light. That light puts you in the mind like the sun, how the sun looks a little bit more. We're not gonna go outside right this second, but I'm gonna go outside. I'm actually about to leave, so I might just do a selfie because I'm about to leave out and let y'all see what it looked like. But you see, I think it's just like this light is too. The thing is, I don't even have the light turned up that strong. But I mean, damn, you can almost see the light reflection on my face. Actually, now that I'm looking at it. Yo, maybe it's just like the light. Maybe it's just the light. Maybe it's just when you have like a really powerful light bulb like that, then that's just what it is. It could be that. So it could not even be the product itself, man. Like nothing, the guy who made the product seemed like a good guy. Like it seemed like he put a lot of pride in his work, is what I mean, like a good guy. I don't know to do it. But I mean, like he seemed like he took a lot of time into it, because there was another product before the Zero Shine 2.0. There was like this other product that he had was like the regular Zero Shine. I think it like stayed on the head a little bit longer, based off his content, what he was saying. But this one, like it's not bad because you can't see it. And I only learned that because, like I said before, I put a lot on. Actually, I know I put a lot on. It took a minute to get it off. But also it made it look, like I said, it gave that makeup look just even more, like even stronger of a makeup look. This one, I mean, it still kind of give you that makeup. Y'all know what I mean by the makeup look, right? It's like if a shorty wearing too much makeup and y'all kiss and you touch her face and then like some stuff get off on your face, like that type of stuff. It kind of like, this is what the stuff on your face would look like, right? Like if you kiss her, she got too much makeup on, it looks something like that. You're like, damn, did I got makeup on my face? So it's like, that's the kind of look that kind of gave, and you can still kind of see it, but it's not so much to like somebody would have to know you damn near got something on, or they have to be over top and look. Because look, if you're over top and you're looking at me, then you will see like I see some streaks or something in bro head. Like I don't know what that is. But if you're not over top looking at me and you're looking at me from like this angle, or eye level or lower, then you're going to just be focused right here. So you're not going to see the makeup line type stuff, right? So you ain't gonna see that as long as you rub it in correctly and as long as you don't apply too much. So I think that answers everything when it comes to Zero Shine 2.0. When it comes to, like I said, the reason I bought it originally was just really for this light. That was the main reason why I bought it, was for this light. And also, like I said, when I was at the office cubicle type stuff, I got tired of like having a light shine on my head. Like I wanted the SMP to really pop how it's supposed to pop. That said, me wanting to pop how it's supposed to pop, I bought the Zero Shine, but it didn't do exactly what I wanted it to do, which could have been a matter of simply me applying too much. But the reason why I personally apply too much is because when you look at you look at it right there, I wanted it to go away completely. Which now actually me like doing this, I'm realizing that's not even possible. Like I don't think you could possibly make this light. I think it's just too strong of watts to make it go away completely. Because look, all in the center of my head, you can see it. And he actually does something like that on his channel, where he puts some on his face and he shows you like kind of how it goes away on the face. But as I talk to you guys, like I said, I'm starting to see that makeup look, which me personally, when it comes to me doing lights like this, I personally would prefer just to keep it without this, only because I see the makeup look. But y'all let me know in the comments, man, what y'all think. Do y'all think this something that I could rock, even like doing the videos or having a spotlight on me? Like with a spotlight on me, should I rock the Zero Shine 2.0? Let me know that. Would you rock the Zero Shine 2.0 with a spotlight on you? Also, let me know if you're white or you're black using this, because I'm really like convinced that it makes a difference between black people and white people. I've seen white people use it like on the internet. Being truthful, I haven't seen too many black folks use it. But that said, the white people, it make it look good. Like it make it look like, I don't know how to explain it. Like it just doesn't. There's no shine. There's no shine, and then like the makeup look, you don't see the makeup look on the white person, because I think it's just because their skin is already white, so you're not really seeing a white make. It's like, I ain't about to say that, but my point is, yeah, I think that's the thing for real, bro. Because like, I'm gonna just say, like, when a black guy kiss a white girl and a white girl got makeup on, like, you more so can see the makeup on a black guy face. Versus if a white guy kiss a white girl and they got the same skin complexion, you don't really notice the makeup on his face. So that's the best. That's the best analogy I really can give you guys. That's how I feel about this, right? Because like I can notice the makeup, like not the makeup, but I notice the stuff only because my skin is darker. When the other people that's light skinned or light skinned or white, when they do it, I don't really see the after stuff. And that's kind of why I actually didn't do a video on this, because I just was like, I'm not gonna do a video on it. I was actually thinking about doing a whole video about it. Like I was really excited about the product, but like that's the kind of thing that tore me away from it, just because it didn't do exactly what I wanted to do under specific lighting. I think even outside, like in the sun, it might look good because that's light, and there was, basically like a sunlight type of thing, right? Like it's kind of like the light that's up in the cylinder up there, right? But these lights right here is not the same as your sunlight. It's just not the same. LED lights. So when you're in a gym or anything, and I'm actually going to have to take this in the gym, like I said, to see, because I'm curious how to look once I start sweating in the gym. Like I wonder if it'll, keep looking makeupy, or like how it would actually look, or will it hold up, or does it even hold up in those kind of lights? But based on that light right there, and what I remember from the cubicle stuff, I just don't see it really working in the gym. But I will come back and try it, and I'll also give you guys a video of it outside, and I might do that in here. But that's it, man. That's it for me. I wanted to address that because I saw the comment, and I actually had this sitting in my drawer for like over a year, and you see how much I got left. I just haven't really used it. So, after this, would I use it more? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is it something that you think I should use more, or you think it's something that I really don't need to use? Especially when it comes to creating, because this is really the main reason why I used it, is when it comes to creating and when it comes to having a spotlight on me. When you have that spotlight, it just it makes it shine. Like it makes your head really shine type stuff. But I mean, it don't look bad. Like I said, if I can get it, and you watching this, you probably don't even see the makeup. Like I wonder if you actually, to be truthful, I think you watching this, you might not even notice what I see. But let me know what you think about this, man. Let me know if you already been using Zero Shine 2.0. Let me know if it's something that you think you will use. Let me know if you're white or black, if you have used it. And I really want to know your personal experience on how it worked on your skin complexion, because I think skin complexion has something to do with how you can get the most out of this. That's just my personal opinion. All right, guys. Until next time, and as always, y'all know what to do. Get the stepping, get the stepping, get the stepping.
Like YOLO wanted to tell you, accept yourself. You don't have to prove shit to no one, accept yourself. And if you
Hey, yo, so real quick, I'm just coming back in from outside, and I didn't plan on showing y'all this, but I'm gonna attach a few pictures. As you can see, I'm sweating right now. I'll attach some videos, and I'll show you guys. You know, you'll see how it was looking with me outside. I can say I'm sort of, well, not sort of, I'm actually really impressed with how it looked in the sunlight. I feel like the sunlight was a good look. And then if you look here, you can see that it's not coming off. Like it don't look like I have makeup running off or anything. Like I'm sweaty as heck, right? But it doesn't look crazy, as you can see. So it looks good after sweat. This is my first time trying zero shine after sweat. So zero shine looks good after you know what I'm saying, sweat. I'm actually impressed with that because I was kind of, you know, I didn't want it to be like running down my head on like some Beijing type stuff, right? But yeah, this me after sweating. Um, yeah, that's after a lot of sweat, but I'll do a whole thing on this sometime soon. So yeah, this is me after sweat. But I'll do a whole thing on this sometime soon so y'all can really see like how it looks beforehand versus afterwards. But like I said, I was really impressed because how it looked in the sunlight, and then also how it looked a bit in the shadows was impressive too. Like not in the shadows, but like in the actual shade. That was impressive. Um I noticed a bit of a difference with the sunlight. I can't even hold you up, but I'll show you guys a direct thing so you can actually see exactly what I'm talking about. All right, deuces.